Hi guys, my name is Jana and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories. Welcome. This is my little video podcast mostly about my knitting. I'm coming to you from Finland, from a small town named Kotka, and we're currently in my workroom in our home. And I decided to record a quick video today. Not gonna be a long one, just very quickly. I don't have much to show you, but still. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram as Kettunits and on Ravelry as Kettunits. So why did I want to record today? Because I completed my Shawlography Macao shawl, the annual mystery knit along by Stephen West, Mr. West Knits, and my shawl is ready and I blocked it last night and it dried and I decided to record a quick video to show you my shawl. So if you don't want spoilers, don't look, but I think everybody has seen it already and I'm just gonna show it to you because it's so awesome. Ta-da! Yeah, the big ta-da moment. Look at that. This is one magnificent beast. I really love this one. It's perfect. I'm happy with my colors, I'm happy with Steven's design, and it's fantastic. Here it is. It's a lot of different stitch patterns and the colors are really interacting and yeah, they are doing all sorts of things. And then yeah, I knit this border, the stripy border. There was an option to skip the border, but I decided to go full in. I really liked it. In my previous video I was showing this and then my video cut and I missed the part where I was explaining my sequence, so I decided maybe I could do it now. So the idea was that you use all the 5 colors in the border and you knit them in some kind of order, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I decided not to do that and I decided that I want a longer repeat just to let the eye rest a bit, that it wouldn't be so busy, that the repeats wouldn't be so short. So my repeats are longer and they are, I don't know, maybe 12 stripes, because it repeats, like it starts here and the next full repeat is over here, because I'm striping the 2 beige colors between the other 3 colors. I don't know, did you get anything out of this? No, anyways, yeah, not that important. But yeah, my Shallography is ready and I think it looks even better when I put it around my neck. I don't know, you can't see how it looks now, but I think it looks great. This border sits here straight in front and I think it's lovely. What do you think? And the size is good. It's not extremely large, even though I like a big shawl, but this one is a medium size. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. What do you think? Did you knit this as well? If yes, please share in the comments. I'll go check your shawls out, because it was very exciting to see all the different color combinations. I think I especially enjoyed the ones that did not have much contrast in them, where all the colors were in around same category. I think those were lovely. They were very, yeah, but also the louder ones were very nice. I saw a couple of neon versions and they were great. I like neon. Steven says neon is a neutral, so yeah. Sometimes I agree. I used this neon watermelon here by Skein Queen and I think it brightened up my shawl very nicely. So yeah, my Shallography is completed. Let's wait for next year and do another one. Yeah, what else? Then I've been knitting on my Pohjola sweater by Sari Nordlund. I ran out of yarn, I had to get more yarn and then I had to cake it and that took a while, but now I can continue working on the body when I have a fresh cake here. Then what else happened this week? Yeah, I'll show you. There is nothing much to show. I'm still working on the body because I ran out of yarn, as I said, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a cropped the cropped version because I don't know, I've been obsessed with cropped sweaters lately, just like this that I'm wearing now. This is, give me a second. This is Snowy Forest from Line, I want to say Line 10 magazine. It was my New Year's cast on. I cast it on New Year's Eve. Yeah, just before midnight. And I think it's great, and I finished it this summer. I did 3/4 sleeve and it's a bit shorter length, not like very cropped, but not super long as well. And this one I'm thinking to do this really cropped that I can wear it on top of a dress. I've been enjoying layering knits over dresses. I don't know, I have some kind of dress period, the obsession with dresses now. I bought myself a knit dress. I wanted to knit myself a dress, but then I decided that no time, maybe in winter, and I bought myself a knit dress. And it's so great, it's so comfy. I've been enjoying dresses at all. I used to be a, I don't know, jeans and I don't know, yeah, pant person. I've worn pants most of my life, and now I love dresses. I don't even want to wear pants anymore, but sometimes I still do when I'm dyeing yarn. And yeah, and doing a lot of heavy lifting at work, then it's a pant day. But otherwise, I love dresses. They are comfy. They are so comfy. I don't know. I just put the warmer tights, woolly socks, a pair of comfy boots, and there you go. And then some nice cozy knit on top of that. Yeah. So another cropped sweater coming up, and this is fun. The yarn is BC Garn Bio Shetland, which is 100% organic sheep wool. And it's really nice. It's sheepy. This one I think still has a bit of lanolin on it, at least it feels like. And I don't know, it's wonderful. It smells nice. But oh yeah, I could knit on this while I'm chatting with you. What else? Then we got a very special delivery this week in a store. If you know me, I've been obsessed with knitting pins. Here is my very old French supply bag. They don't make bags anymore. I think the whole company doesn't exist anymore. I don't know, I might be wrong. But yeah, anyway, they don't make these bags anymore. But there is a pattern on internet published that you can buy and make your own bag. But anyways, mine is like 100 years old. And I keep my knitting pin collection on this. And now we have knitting pins in the store as well. We added Twill and Print. My favorite pins are by Twill and Print, and they are in Canada, and now we have them in our yarn store as well. Here are some of my older pins. These two I bought like from their Etsy store, like I don't know, many years ago, like really many years ago. And then of course from the new edition, I had to get this spinner pin. I have wanted this forever, and it really actually spins. How fun is that? Yeah, I got this and this Zip knit pin. All the other ones, yeah, have been there before. What else? So yeah, let's knit a bit. I've been obsessed with pins, and they also have stitch markers and row counters and all of that. I did an update last night in a shop, and most of the stuff is already sold out. That was fast. And because I only chose the things that I really enjoy myself. That's the whole principle of my yarn shop, because I don't bring anything that I don't personally enjoy. That's my main rule. Yeah, you won't find the yarn that I wouldn't knit with in the store. If I sell it, it means I really love it. I think that's quite a good rule, because I can stand behind every single item that's sold in our store. Yeah, otherwise we had a very busy week. A lot of kids activities this last week. I don't know. I started a new knit. I cast on something thicker. I'm getting ready for winter. I'll show that just just in a second. Yeah, this is, I think this is not the usual episode. I'm just chatting about all things random. I decided it's a great Saturday morning. Kids are there busy with the husband, and I could quickly record something. I mainly because I wanted to show you my Shawlography shawl. Yeah, but very busy week, and I did some amount of knitting. No, I finished my Shallography and I started a new sweater for myself. Now it's gonna be maybe a store sample, maybe my own sweater, probably my own sweater. I'll show it to you now, and then we can chat a bit more. The pattern, I saw this pattern on Ravelry. No, on Instagram first, and then I decided that, oh yeah, I want to knit this. It's one of my favorite designers, it's one of my favorite yarns, so everything just, it was a perfect match. The pattern is by Melody Hoffman. I have a shawl by her currently on my needles as well, and the yarn is same. It's Istex Blöteloppi. It's Icelandic unspun. It comes in these plates. These are already tiny. they are much bigger, but I have been knitting from these. And yeah, it's woolly, it's sheepy, it's a bit toothy, and yeah, it's very very rustic, but I really love it. Yeah, it's a bit greasy. It has a lot of lanolin left on it, which moisturizes your hands, so it's a win-win situation. I'm knitting it double. Pattern is by Melody Hoffman. It's called Wild Posy, and this one is really cool because there are two versions. For the same price you get two versions of the same sweater. There is Luna and Flora. Luna is the one with a lot of texture, and Flora has a bit of lace. And I'm knitting Flora. I'm done with the yoke. I'm knitting short rows now, and then I'm gonna be separating for the sleeves. Look at that. It's an amazingly beautiful pattern. I don't know, I love these textured bits, and I love the slipped stitches, and I don't know, it's so amazingly beautiful. Melody always designs with a lot of thought in it, and it's Blöteloppi. It's gonna be very warm. The color is ivory beige, number 38. I want to say 38. I might be wrong, but yeah, 38. And here it is. It's really pretty. So it's gonna be a cropped sweater as well, because why not? There's some noise. I think kids are doing something. Anyways, not gonna get distracted. Yeah, it has this quite wide neck, and it's a tight fitting. There is not much of positive ease, maybe like a couple of centimeters. So it's gonna be fitted and cropped, but with the long sleeves. So I hope I have enough yarn. I had 4 plates at home, and the pattern says that 4 to 5 depending on the length I choose to do. So we will see. I think I'm gonna do the sleeves first, and then I can play with the length, or I can always get more yarn, but I had 4 plates at home, and I hope it's enough. I might have some left over from my shawl, because I'm using one of the colors is the same color for my Aito shawl, but we will see. Anyways, this got me really excited, and I just started it, and it's really fast because I'm knitting on a 5.5mm needles. Those are so thick. They are actually, I'm not used to working on so big needles. My hands start to hurt in a while. I can knit on a thin needles for a very long time, but these thicker ones, they make my hands achy. Yeah, and I'm knitting on my interchangeable Addi needles, my favorite needles, short lace needles. These have the short tips because I don't know, it's my own preference. I like when the needle tip is short. It has something to do with how I hold my knit. Usually it's vice versa. Most of the people say that they cannot work with these. They need the long needle, that their pinky has a place to rest on. And for me, if my pinky is resting on a needle, it starts to hurt here. I don't know. We are all so different, and there are so many different knitting styles, and what works for you might not work for me, and other way around. But I think it's great because we actually can find tools that fit us individually. Yeah, like I'm Addi girl. I love Addi needles. I have some Chayagoos as well, but they are not my favorites. I'm gonna say a horrible thing. I know I will get a lot of comments on that because I know Chayagoos are, yeah, are like #1 in the knitting world probably, but I'm Addi kind of gal. They just work for me because I have had my Addi interchangeable set for a lot of years, way before I even had a yarn store, and hubby gave them to me as a Christmas gift one year. I think 6-7 years ago, probably like 7 years ago, and I'm still using the same set. I have just got extra cables and I've got a lot of knitting hours out of that one set, and yeah, why to change if you like something? I'm not saying all the other needles are bad. Like, I love knitting socks on wooden needles, and yeah, I don't like metal needles for sock knitting. And I like the traditional sock needles, but they have to be the long ones, the 20 centimeter long. When again, I know most of my customers like the shorties, the 15 centimeter, because I have so big hands that, I don't know, the 15 are just too short for me. Sometimes I magic loop when I knit socks, but then I use the metal needles. And I think it also depends a lot on the material that you're using. If I'm knitting with silk and mohair, I like the wooden needles. Then I have extra, I don't know, is this turning into an episode about my needles? Probably should do that separately sometime, but I don't know. Anyways, I was telling that I have interchangeable, making a lot of noise. I think my mic can pick this up. Sorry. I like the Addi olive needles, olive wood needles. I have a couple of interchangeable tips when I knit with mohair or silk, because then it's not slippery. Or then I use Addi Novel, which are the square needles. I have those as well. Would you be interested about episode about my knitting needles? Because I have tried a lot of them over the course of years, and some I like more, some I like less, but I think it's all about what you're knitting and with what yarn. Because there are no bad knitting needles. It's everybody's own preference. I could tell you a bit about mine. Okay, let's put this away and chat a bit. Let's chat a bit. I will get comfy in my chair next to the window. It's a wonderful dry autumn day outside, and I'm just gonna chat with you, my friends, here in my cozy knitting corner. I've been thinking about a cowl. What do you think? But it would be a no stress, very chilled out, easy peasy cowl with not many rules and some great prices, because why not? I would like to spread some joy around. I was thinking, what if we would knit our old favorite patterns? It has been my theme this autumn. So the only rule would be that you need to take a pattern that you have wanted to knit for, let's say, more than a year. So it needs to be more than a year old pattern. It can be from Ravelry, from a magazine, from a book. I think the older the better, because a lot of new patterns come out and we get easily excited, us knitters. We get easily excited about all the new, and then we forget all the oldies. Yeah, so I don't know. How does that sound to you? If we would, it can be anything. Doesn't even have to be knit. Could be crochet. Could be, I don't know, whatever your craft is. But yeah, you can also crochet. It's still gonna be called knit along, but you can crochet as well. Yeah, what about like old favorites or old let's play with the hashtag. What kind of hashtag we could use for it? Old faves cal. Old favorites cal, but then again, British or American spelling. Old faves cal, that would be short. I need to check that it's not taken on Instagram. And let's say that we would do it till, if many of you are doing Christmas knitting, let's do it till end of January next year. Like the deadline is 31st of January. Not a real deadline, just all the work in progress will count as entries. And then, how about that? Very relaxing, no pressure cal. Just take an old pattern that you have loved and wanted to knit forever and start knitting it. You don't even have to finish it by by end of January. I think you can also take whips if you have a whip and that's an older pattern, that you can use that as well. And tag your pictures on Instagram with old faves cal. I'll add it down here and then you're in. I'll figure out some cool prizes, probably yarn related, maybe some knitting goodies, and let's just knit our old favorites. How does that sound to you? Can be anything. Yeah, not many rules. I'm because life sometimes is already too complicated and there are too many rules around us considering the current situation. So let's do something easy and very chilled. So knit something older, tag your picture with old faves cal, and you're basically in. And then I'll draw some prizes. I'll figure out some prizes, then I'll show them in one of the next episodes, and we will draw them in the beginning of February next year. So you have a lot of time to participate and even finish. And maybe separate drawing for people who finished the knit. Yeah, for finished objects. Maybe I'll think about it. But anyways, let's just start it. I have, I think, a couple of knits that I can do within the cal. Yeah, what else? I've been thinking about Christmas knits and generally holiday knitting, not just Christmas knits. I'm thinking about knitting some socks, Christmas socks. I haven't done it. Did I knit Christmas socks last year? Oh yeah, I did, from Finnish sheepwool. So now I could do some merino socks, maybe for the family. I think kids don't have Christmas socks and hubby doesn't have Christmas socks. I still have my pair from last year, but I anyway could knit a pair because I have yarn. I even have yarn in my stash. Last year I bought a skein from Woolmeone's Fibers, her Christmas color, and I still have it. I could actually knit a pair for myself. Yeah, why not, right? And I've been dyeing a lot of Christmas yarn for the shop. We actually had an update yesterday with good amount of Christmas yarn, the first batch of Christmas yarn this year. I know not all of you celebrate Christmas, so I will be making just not Christmas themed, just winter yarns soon. But I think I'm waiting for the first snow and that a bit of inspiration, because it's pretty grey and even green outside still. So I have not been yet in the mood for my winter collection. But winter yarns are coming later for all of you who don't celebrate Christmas, because we are all from different backgrounds, I don't know, religious and not, and it doesn't, everybody just, I'm trying to include everybody. Yeah, Christmas is a big part. Most of the people celebrate Christmas here in Finland, and that's why I do Christmas yarns, because I enjoy them myself as well, and they put me in the mood. But I will be doing also regular Christmas yarn. Regular Christmas yarns. Oh my god, I think my brain is still sleeping. Regular winter yarns. Yeah, just winter themed yarns. Later this month probably. Oh, yeah, kids. Let's, I don't know. Is this interesting if I chat a bit about my life, about good things in my life? Last week I shared the sad news from our family, and I received so many awesome comments and messages, and thank you so much. The knitting community is really the best community. I can say it for sure, because we try to lift each other up, and I received so many warm, encouraging messages and hopeful messages, and thank you guys. Thank you. It means the world to me, because I don't know. I've been in a difficult mental place right now. I have lost my sleep. Probably stress levels are high, I assume. So I've been knitting a lot, and yeah, I've been feeling a bit tired as well, but hope it gets better. We still don't know much. We were supposed to get some kind of information this week, but they were running additional tests, and one big test yesterday, and we will know more next week, when there is meeting with a doctor. Yeah, for those of you who missed out, a very, very close family member has been recently diagnosed with cancer, and we are going through hard times right now, but hoping for the best. Yeah, about what else? Kids had a Halloween at school last week, because we had autumn holidays, and that was the Halloween week, and it was moved by 1 week that they could do the dressing up at school. And we spent Thursday night with my husband making a bat costume for our son. We actually, yeah, we made the mask with him. We made it, cut it from like felt, and glued it. He helped me a lot, and then I found a tutorial of how to make a bat wings from a broken umbrella, and we did just that. It was a really fun night. Yeah, with the wire cutters and electrical tape. Yeah, we were cutting up an umbrella and taping the sharp edges half of the night. Anyways, it was fun. And our son got a really awesome bat costume. He really enjoyed it, and their class they took the second place after the sixth graders. He's in the first grade, so I think it's pretty darn awesome. Sorry. Pretty awesome that they got the second place in a school costume competition. Yeah. Okay. What else? Well, what else I can chat about? I don't know. Nothing much has been happening. I've been spinning a bit. I don't know. Can you see my spinning wheel? I showed you wool last week, and I actually managed to spin a bit to distract myself. Spinning is very therapeutical, and I still have a bag of dog fur from our German Shepherd that we lost him last year, and he was old. It was his time to go, and before that I was brushing him because I wanted to spin some wool and make mittens, and then when he passed away I just couldn't do it. So I've been storing his fur in a paper bag, and I think I might be ready to do those mittens. Yeah, the time has gone by, and I might be ready to spin some dog hair. The dog fur makes the warmest mittens ever. Yeah, our daughter had a dog fur mittens, and they were her favorites. They got super poofy and warm and really nice, but then she got them wet, and they felt it a bit. They were too small already at the end of last winter, and I think I could knit her a new pair. Or maybe for myself if there is enough dog hair, or then I have to mix it with some sheep wool, maybe. I haven't been spinning for quite a long time, and now it feels like I could spin again. I don't know, it feels like maybe winter is great for spinning. Summer is just too hot, and then winter is good spinning time. Have you ever tried spinning yarn? It's very addictive. It's like, but it's a whole new hobby. It's very time consuming, and the problem is that it takes away from my knitting time, and it's hard to find time for spinning because I just want to knit most of the time. Yeah. So that's about, I think that's about it for today. Let's not make a long episode. It's already longer than I expected, but yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and think about maybe joining our old faves Cal. I think that would be fun. If you have something else on your mind, some ideas, suggestions, please leave a comment. I always read comments, don't always have time to answer, but I'm trying to do my best. And I will gear up and answer, do a bit better answering your comments. Okay, I'm gonna go check what the kids are up to, and maybe we will do something fun. Probably go outside because the weather is good. It's not raining, so that's a good weather. Finnish autumn. Main thing that it's not raining. Okay, thank you for being here once again, and see you next time. Bye. Heippa.